Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever week of the Above Average World League. In this week's matchup, we have the Radical Bandits, made up of OVO Bandit and King Radical, going up against Speedy Dabs with Speedy Red Raider and Dab Pressure. Speedy Red Raider has some of the greatest gun skill in the game right now. He has been getting very well at slaying, and he has been throughout the entire game, whereas Dab Pressure is a new player to the game almost. He hasn't been playing that long, but he is starting to grind out the game and get a lot better and improve in his game mode and knowledge of the game. On the other side, with OVO Bandit, you have one of the better S&D players in the league. He's been playing a lot of 1v1s and just getting better and playing against skilled players and really improving his game, as well as King Radical, who at the beginning of the game was kind of lackluster, to be honest with you, but lately he's chosen to pull out the RPR Evo a lot more, and it's really helped to improve his gameplay. Speaking of the game matchup, let's look up this week's key player matchup. You're going to have Dab Pressure going up against King Radical. Now, as I said, Dab Pressure hasn't been playing this game a lot. At the beginning of the game, he decided not to play it because he really didn't enjoy it that well. He's been playing Modern Warfare Remastered and Rainbow Six Siege. But lately, since we started playing again, he's been playing a lot of IW with us and really grinding out the game, playing it, getting better, and becoming more knowledgeable about that game. So while it is a bit of a minus for him, it isn't really that big because, like I said, he has been playing a lot lately and been improving on the game. On the other hand, you have King Radical, who has been playing this game a lot since the day of release, really been grinding out GBs. However, he can be very inconsistent with his gameplay. There will be maps where he may drop a 40 bomb in a respawn, whereas the next respawn he'll drop 15-20 kills and be at the bottom of the leaderboard. So it is interesting to see how that's going to play out, whether or not King Radical steps up to the plate this series and decides to play at his full potential and really lead his team into taking a win, or he could be the reason they take a loss to Dab Pressure, who is a new and upcoming player but has very good gun skill and is very good at the game as in general and could very well lead his team to a win as well. Your 5 maps are going to be Throwback Hardpoint, Crusher S&D, Precinct Uplink, Breakout Hardpoint, and Retaliation S&D. Now look at that first map, Throwback Hardpoint. That map is very well going to set the tone for the series because obviously it is the first map of the series, but it is also King Radical and OVO Bandit's favorite hardpoint map. They believe that it is their best map and they love to play on it. So it is interesting to see that if they can come out and take a big win on that map, it could very well set them up to take that S&D and then maybe the next hardpoint, because they have also been very vocal about their lack of knowledge and ability to play uplink. They think it's a very confusing game mode and they aren't really sure how to play it. And in that game mode, it's very difficult to catch up if you're confused because you're going up against Speedy Red Raider, who has some of the best gun skill in the game and can really slay out and carry his team through an uplink win with his throws and with his ability to get kills. Now, those kills are a lot more important in this, obviously, because it's a 2-man series. So therefore, you get 2 kills, you've got a clear lane to the point and can easily get a dunk and just really run a train on the other team. But yeah, as I said, that Throwback Hardpoint is going to be essential in my mind for OVO Bandit and King Radical, because then they have another S&D right after that and they could potentially go up 2-0 because they are slightly out-edging Speedy Red Raider and Dab Pressure for the better S&D team in my mind. So it is interesting to see how they play that first map because they really need to come out and take that win so that they can get an early lead going into that uplink and try and keep themselves alive in this series. I don't know about you, but I'm very excited to see how this plays out. I'll be casting over the game. It looks like they're loading into the map right now, so let's go ahead and get into the series. Alrighty, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Map 1, Throwback Hardpoint. We're going to be kicking off with King Radical, who's using the Air Expert account right now. He's decided to pull out the E-Rad, flanking over to this blue sign. He's going to be coming under mid-cut. Looks like we'll have a match here in a little competition. Alright, he's got Speedy Raider. He gets the trade. Gonna get pressured. He sees one on the other side of the bus. Gonna try and rotate around. Still nobody in hill. Bandit coming in the middle. They both have E-Rad, so that is going to be an interesting play. The other team is going to have 2, a K-Bar and an NV4, and you're going to see that E-Rad come into play with those closer gun battles because it's just going to be able to fire faster and just get more kills at a quicker rate. Speedy Red Raider coming off spawn right now. Looks like he's going to be going around white fences to try and get them mid. Alrighty. Radical Bandits is already rotating back to the new hill. So Speedy Dabs is going to pick up the scrap time. And there it is. Entry kill. Dab Pressure picks up the first one. He's looking over to green. And he sees one. What bad timing on the reload right there. You got Bandit in the back. He's going to have a gunfight with Speedy Red Raider. Just trying to hold down these spawns and get into the hill. You've got Dab Pressure coming in right there. He sees him. He doesn't see him fly around to the other side. And there it is. Easy kill for Expert. Bandit in there. He's going up against Speedy Red Raider right now, right outside barn. And he's just going to wait for his teammate to come in with him. Speedy Red Raider going to the back of the barn, it looks like. And he's going to get into another close engagement to which Air Expert wins. And as I said, it's just looking like those E-Rads are just overpowering the assault rifles that Speedy Dabs has decided to pull out so far. And you already see Radical Bandits with what's going to be almost a 50-point lead at this point in the game. Going into this bite path hill. We'll see if it's a Speedy Red Raider up here. See if he can get a kill off rotation. Oh, did you see him? He did. He's just going to back up. Oh my! Gage! With the nice shots with the E-Rad. He's going to have one right here in front of him. He's going to have the help of his teammate. There we go. And Radical Bandits is just going to look to lock down this hill. Oh, nope. Speedy Red Raider 1 entry kill. Let's see if he can get the second and try and break this hill and get his team some points. No! Checks the wrong corner. Dab Pressure picks it up though. And... Oh no! Ladies and gentlemen, Air Expert is 8-3, leading the lobby in slaying, and he is just... This E-Rad is working very well in his hands. Speedy Red Raider with another entry kill. Looks like they should be able to break it right here to get this scrap time. There we go. Speedy Red Raider with a nice two-piece. And they're going to go ahead and rotate to this back hill. You got Bandit there about to meet him, so it is going to be interesting to see who wins this gunfight, because this could very well win them this hill. It's going to be 1-on-2, though. Engage did a good enough distraction to get them turned around. He's got one underpass. Oh! Oh, he doesn't escape. Pressure's still there. He's going to see... Oh. Alright, so you've got Bryant spawning over at blue. There we go. They got the hill. They've got one coming underpass. We're going to see how this plays out. But right now, they're looking to try and make their way back into this game. You got Dab Pressure on a nice 2-streak. He's 25 points away from a Scarab. Oh, there it is. Barely escapes the nasty turn and burn. And then... Oh, wins that kill as well. He's now got Trinity Rocket. He's now 50 points away from Scorchers. And Dab Pressure is on a nice 4-streak. Oh no, the statue gets in his way and he's not able to get that final kill. He is still going to have his 2 streaks though. And it looks like Air Expert, or Bandit, is going to clean up that last kill and get the scrap time for this hill. So our first team to break the 100 mark is Radical Bandits going into this second rotation of hills. And OVO Bandit here is just going to be trying to scout it out, see who he can find. He's got one right in front of him. There we go, going top base, good kill. He's going to get the first time on the hill. He's got another man behind him. He's got his teammate there to help. And Speedy Red Raider actually spawned Lemon, so he spawned on the other side of the map from where his teammate was. Let's see if he can get this first great kill. Yes, but then there's Bandit right there to clean it up again. And you see Radical Bandits just really working on trades right now. They're playing in spots to where they can just get a kill, and if they die, then their teammate's going to pick up the other one. So you got Air Expert. You're getting closer and closer to that FTL. He should be getting it within a kill or two. Ooh, the accidental melee. Yes, Speedy Red Raider getting killed right there. OVO Bandit also working towards his camo. He's got a Scarab to work with right now. And they have surmounted about, what is that? Almost a 60 point lead, 70 point lead. So they're going into this last hill, or this next barn hill, very well set. And let's go in with a listening on Radical Bandits.
How's a bad play? I thought I had a kill.
We can heal, we can heal, we can heal. Damn it, dude.
He's weak.
They just traded me. What?
Alright.
In like an hour, probably. Well, we just got up a full freaking 60 on this hill.
Oh, almost fucking.
Going around baseball like I did last time.
Alright.
I got one kill. I'll get one kill here in a sec.
So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. We saw that they gave up. They did give up most of that hill, as you heard Bandit said. They gave up a lot of that hill right there and lost a lot of time, but they're still able to hold down this one right now. They still got about a 50-point lead on this second bike path hill. You've got OVO Bandit 16-9 on a 5 streak right now. He's a kill away from Camo as well as a Trinity Rocket, and I'm interested to see how he plays this because he's got a man just to his left. The timing. Oh no! Pressure with the kill. And Air Expert's just going to have to sit and wait for his Scarab, whereas Dab Pressure is once again, he still has his streaks to use on this back hill if they need to break it. They have a chance to gain a couple seconds, but nothing too big right there. Speedy Red Raider's just going to get the scrap time, and it looks like Air Expert's already in the back ready to get these kills off rotation. But no, Speedy Red Raider looks like he's starting to warm up. He started off pretty slow, but he's now 12-13 on a 2 streak, a minute 7 in the hill. And he is a little over halfway to his kinetic. And gets one, but there's another one in the back, and Radical Bandits have both of their specialists to use right here, so they could very well end it on the next 2 hills, I would imagine. Oh, pressure coming in. He's going to break the hill with his Trinity Rocket. That's a good play. I like that, but you've still got Air Expert in the back right here. He's going to pick up 1 kill. He's got 1 more to his left. I don't know if he sees him now. Oh, no. Pressure just rips him off. And Pressure gets another one. He gets the 3-piece right there. And he's going to be able to lock down this hill, but they are spawning blue. Gets 1 more. 1 more up top. I don't think he sees him, though. Oh, no, he's not able to snap. Speed Raider up there is able to clean it up, though, and continue to get the time on this hill. So Dab Pressure has his camo and a Scarab to work with. Looks like he's going to go ahead and use that now and try and get some kills off rotation if he can. There's 1 top bus. He's got Blast Shield. So you got OVO Bandit top. He knows he's there. Just got some hit markers with his grenade. You've got Air Expert able to make... No, he's already in the hill. Looks like he's been pushing Speedy Red Raider. Gets the kill. Let's see how they like to play this. So you've got him sitting under the base. He's going to be able to jump up and trade it. No! Dab Pressure with the nasty 2-piece on OVO Bandit and Air Expert. That was... Bandit just missed some shots right there, and that costs him this hill right now. Looks like they're going to be able to pick up and almost make up this lead. They'll still be about 10 points short if they get the rest of this time. But we're getting closer and closer to that 200 mark. Let's go ahead and go in with a listen-in on Speedy Dabs.
We spawned. Watch blue.
There was one coming that way.
Come on. He's dead.
Yeah. One top green. Just watch your side, watch your side, watch your side. I got this. It's coming down, it's coming down. It's coming down. Actually, I need help, I need help.
This one going silo.
1 week in the back, Warren. Dang it, dude.
Camoed.
They can win off. They can win off this hill. Okay. Just gotta get a good break right here.
I have a jammer.
One, he's weak as heck. You go in, I'm going right back. He's going to front right there. Oh shit, no.
Yeah, I'm going new. I'm going new. We're good.
Okay. We gotta hold this whole thing, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard them getting a little bit frustrated, but they know that they're not completely out of this. They do realize how big of a lead it is, that they do need to hold the rest of this time. Oh, looks like there's a bit of lag going on there. I'm terribly sorry about that. That's my host. Dab Pressure had one behind him and I didn't see. Spirit, no! Bandit able to pick up the massive 2-piece that's going to win them the game. Ladies and gentlemen, Map 1, Throwback Hardpoint, goes to Radical Bandits. Alrighty, what a great map that was. Throwback Hardpoint, you've got Radical Bandits actually taking the game 250 to 199. Like I said, a very tone setter for the series, taking that first game on their map of preference for Hardpoint. You've got OVO Bandit going 24 and 18 with 2 minutes and 19 seconds of hill time. So he really led the team in this lane. King Radical 19 and 21 with 212. He did slack off a little bit, only negative by 2 kills, so he wasn't doing terribly. he actually did still do pretty good. He got a couple nice two pieces to help break the hill and get his teammate in there and get those last few seconds. They tended to struggle a little bit on that back barn hill in the later rotation. They gave up, as you heard in the listening, they gave up almost a full 60 on that second barn hill and really let Speedy Dabs back into the game. Obviously, they were still able to close it out on the next hill. But on that Speedy Dab side, you have Dab pressure 22 and 21, not really exceeding, not just staying middle of the road like was kind of predicted of him with a minute 41 of hill. But then you have Speedy Red Raider 17 and 22, 2 minutes and 13 seconds of time. Really not the game I expected out of him. I know he doesn't prefer the map. I know he doesn't like the map, but still, I really expected to see a lot of better slaying power out of him and just a better game in general. I really am excited to see if he's able to step it up in the rest of the series and play to his full potential, because we know that he could easily have flipped that around, 22-17, go a nice 27-17. We all know that he has the ability to do that. But of course, Radical Bandits taking map 1, 250 to 199. They are up 1-0 in the series. Next we have Crusher S&D, and we'll get right into that after this break.